of gifts that you don't. Now that the holidays have come and gone, you might be left with a bunch of gifts that you don't want. So Trey Bodge, smart shopping expert for TrueTrade.com, is here to share some of the best practices for pain-free returns. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy to have you in the new year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
All right. So what do people need to know about returning in store right now?
Yeah, so in-store is pretty much the same as it's always been. Just remember that if you have a gift receipt, definitely bring it. That will ensure that you get full credit back for your item. Something else to keep in mind is that the retailer might ask you for ID or some other identifying information like your address because they're trying to track return fraud. And then also make sure that when you return, to ensure that you have the item in as sellable condition as possible, making the job easier on the retailer to put that item back on the shelf.
Okay, now how about online?
Yeah, so online is changing, and this is really, really important. So many retailers are starting to charge return shipping fees. We had a really nice several years where we could basically buy anything online and return it all with no shipping fee. But now over 40% of retailers are starting to charge fees. Now we're seeing fees as low as $1. For example, with Amazon, if you happen to live near a drop-off spot but elect to ship your order back, they will charge you $1. But then other retailers are charging as much as $12. So if you are planning to return online through the mail, just be prepared for that shipping fee, and you may weigh your options and decide to return in store if that option is available.
Okay, that's good to know. And this just happened to me recently. What do you do if you miss the return window?
Yeah, so there are a number of options. So first of all, if it's something that's nice, maybe just not your taste, maybe you can store it away carefully and opt for regifting later. Also, I love gift swaps. So gathering some friends together and you can all swap gifts, because just because you don't like something doesn't mean that someone else won't. And then if you'd like to sell your items, there are a number of platforms that will buy your merchandise from you. This is particularly good in the tech space. So there are sites like Declutter or mpb.com. They will buy your tech back from you, and then you can use that money to get something that you want.
Okay, and then it seems impossible, but do you have any advice for viewers on how to avoid giving gifts that recipients then want to return?
Yeah, so if you're finding that you're not that great of a gift giver, we can't all be good at everything, right? So what I would recommend, if you're really scratching your head, versus taking a risk and buying something that your recipient may not like, give a gift card. It is the most requested gift for many, many years in a row, according to the National Retail Federation. My favorite destination for this is a site called perfectgift.com. You can create a customized gift card with a picture and a message on it, and you can even send a handwritten card that's handwritten by these robotic scribes that the company has in their Pittsburgh location. So this is a really good way to give something that feels very personal, but you're not taking a chance, and that recipient can buy something that they really want.
I love that. All right, Trey, thanks so much for joining us. As always, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.